fogs revealed an army stretched out on the hills, resting. As the landscape changed from brown to green, the army awakened and began to tremble with eagerness at the noise of rumors.
Hey, it's me, Amaresh, your student council president. I just got an email from Principal Johnson saying, in response to your recent Red Badge of Courage assignment, all graduating students are asked to write an essay about the act of courage in modern life. The essay may be based on true events or fictional. The best essay will be chosen and read at the graduation ceremonies. Good luck. If you have any questions, please feel free to go to the office or ask me. Thank you.
So
Can I borrow that book?
Sure, I've read it 3 times.
He ran, like a blind man. 2 or 3 times he fell down. Once he knocked his shoulder so heavily against a tree that he went headlong. Since he had turned his back upon the fight, his fears have been wondrously magnified. Death about to thrust him between the shoulder blades was far more dreadful than death about to smite him between the eyes. When he thought of it later, he conceived the impression that it was better to view the appalling than to be merely within hearing. The noises of the battle were like stones. He believed himself liable to be crushed. She ran, like a teacher who hadn't been on break. Two or three times she fell. She ran headlong into a kid with a tray. Since she fled the lunchroom, her fear was put under a microscope. Mashed potatoes in her face were far worse than death.
That was an epic fight. What you writing?
My paper about the Red Badge of Courage.
Ooh, good idea. I'm gonna do that too. Are you coming?
No, I'm gonna go throw potatoes at someone now.
Okay.
Hey, I heard you talking about your essay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear mine?
Sure.
I was participating in an event called Paddle for Patrick that was raising money for cancer research in honor of a friend called Patrick who had died of cancer. My float had 2 cords attached to it, one in the front that was attached to a place on land. Suddenly, my float capsized and I was thrusted under the water, which would not have been so bad except for that my foot got wrapped up in the cord that was securely attached to land. I was pinned by the cord underwater and could not rise to the surface. Fortunately, a friend saw what had happened and dove into the water, and in seconds untangled my foot from the cord.
Are you excited for the dance?
Yeah, I am going to.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I gotta get to class. I'm late.
Wait, your book? Adam? He's gone. Well, we can give it to him tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I gotta go get ready for the dance. See you later.
Bye. Once the lion encountered the body of a dead soldier. He lay upon his back staring at the sky. He was dressed in an off-white suit of yellowish brown.
Come on, let's see something good on him.
The youth could see that the soles of his shoes had been worn to the thinness of writing paper. And from a great rent in one, the dead foot projected piteously. And it was as if fate had betrayed the soldier. In death, it exposed to his enemies, that poverty which in life he had perhaps concealed from his friends.
Well, I really don't have any stories that are true, so I'll just make one up. And everyone else has been writing stories about people being courageous, so I'll write one where someone isn't courageous. I'll call it the Yellow Badge of Cowardice.
What was that screaming?
So there are 2 bodies. One is dead, and the other is alive and might have a chance of surviving.
Help! Me!
My God, we have to call someone about this.
No, I'm not getting involved in this.
You're going to let him die?
Well, if we call your friends, your family, maybe even you might die. Do you want that?
Okay. Just know it's your fault. These people are not going to survive. So they don't make it. It's a shame.
The winds of battle had swept all about the regiment. A dense wall of smoke was furiously slit and slashed by the knife-like fire from the rifles. To the youth, the fighters resembled animals being tossed for a death struggle into a dark pit.
The strobe lights of the dance swept the floor with multicolors. The fog from one machine settled over the dancers, turning them into dark silhouettes. To the youth, the dancers resembled animals tossed for a death struggle into a dark pit.
After several tries, he managed to launch the fruit so tightly that he began to choke and splutter. And soon he was turning blue. Nobody moved. So I leapt up and performed the Heimlich maneuver, which sent the fruit splattering into the boy's hand. He sat there looking at it, dumbfounded. Out of hundreds of students in the cafeteria, only one turned to me and gave me a thumbs up for saving the boy's life.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, wait, quick. I need to skip science. So, can you return this to the library for me? I can't miss it again.
Sure. The red badge of courage.
Sounds boring.
Ew, books, Fred!
Red Badge of Courage. I've been looking for a copy of this. The project sounds interesting. Would you like to work on it with me?
I kind of wanted to work on it by myself.
Could you at least help me with the idea?
Okay. A dead man was seated with his back against a colonnade tree.
The corpse was dressed in a uniform that had once been blue, but was now faded to a melancholy shade of green.
The eyes had changed to the dull hue to be seen on the side of a dead fish.
The mouth was open.
Its red had changed to an appalling yellow.
Over the gray skin of the face ran little ants.
One was trundling some sort of bundle on the upper lip.
The youth gave a shriek as he confronted the thing.
He was for moments turned to stone before it.
He remained staring into the liquid-looking eyes.
The dead man and the living man exchanged a long look.
The youth retreated, step by step, with his face still toward the thing.
He feared that if he turned his back, the body might spring up and stealthily pursue him.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? The time my cousin was in a car accident and got sent to the hospital. I think I'm gonna write about that.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this the Smith residence?
Yes, what's wrong?
Well, I'm calling from Piedmont Hospital to tell you your son has been in an accident.
Wait, what? Honey, get in here. Carlos has been hurt.
What? How is he?
Well, he has a few lacerations and some broken bones, and we think he's going into a coma, but he'll be all right.
We'll be right over.
like he's gonna be in here for a couple of days.
Carlos. If only I could talk to him, you know? Did you say something? Did he say something?
No.
I thought I heard something. Anyway, thanks for the help. What's your story about?
You'll see. At camp, we were challenged to climb a tower. I had no trouble scrambling up. But when I reached the top and looked down, I became petrified. I had never realized until that very moment that I was afraid of heights. Everyone else had jumped, but I could not move. Everyone kept yelling, "Jump!
Jump, 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 jump.
But I couldn't jump. Finally, the rest of the group started heading back to camp, leaving me up there alone. That finally did it. My fear of being left alone was greater than my fear of heights, so I leapt to the ground.
Welcome parents and guests to our graduation ceremony. We had so many great entries for the courage essay that we couldn't choose one. So we're all going to say little excerpts from ours. Mine is, courageous is contagious.
I feel courageous when I can be myself.
I feel courageous when I'm not thinking about courage. I feel courageous when I can change things for the better.
I feel courageous when I stand up when everyone else is sitting down.
I feel courageous when I jump out of windows.
I feel courageous when I can help someone.
I feel courageous when I help someone.
I feel courageous when I try new things out of my comfort zone.
I feel courageous when I wear skinny jeans.
I feel courageous when I find someone who's into the same stuff as me.
I feel courageous when I can help.
I feel courageous when I'm outside.
I feel courageous when I hear a good song on the radio.
I feel courageous when I can be with my dad. I feel courageous when I perform.
He had rid himself of the red sickness of battle. He turned now with a lover's thirst to images of tranquil skies, fresh meadows, cool brooks, an existence of soft and internal peace. Over the river, a golden ray of sun came through the hosts of leaden rain clouds.